this is Reporters Take. I'm Sakshi Batra and I have with me my colleague Priyanka Sahai, and we are here to talk about Zomato's latest acquisition of the drone delivery startup company TechEagle. Thanks very much, Priyanka, for joining in. Now, why don't you first share with us what are the broad contours of this whole deal?
So, well, Sakshi, we get to understand that Zomato has gone ahead and acquired TechEagle. It is the amount of the acquisition hasn't been disclosed as of now, but what we know is that this is a Lucknow-based startup and works primarily in the drones and technology space. This company has also done some amount of pivots in the delivery of food. It has actually gone ahead and done some pilots and has actually delivered things like chai and has been experiment a lot on those fronts.
Absolutely. So this sounds interesting, the food delivery right at your doorstep. However, the broad contours of the deal do not include the disclosed amount as to how much in the acquisition has been done for. But what does it really mean for the future of last mile food delivery?
So, well, Sakshi, I would say that we are not very far from the fact that instead of a human coming at your doorstep and delivering food items, you might as well soon get to see drones knocking at your door and getting your food delivered. However, when exactly will that happen? I mean, it's more like a baby step that's happening,
yes.
And we'll get to see and hear more about that in the near future. But that is soon going to be a reality, is what we can at least say as of now.
Absolutely, and that's what I wanted to understand from you. So far, what are the current regulations that we have in the country when we talk about flying of drones for commercial purposes?
Sure.
And right now, you did say that we are just taking baby steps towards this. But by when do you see a timeline? Do you have any details as far as the, by when can we see this really happen?
Definitely, Sakshi. So, in August, there was some amount of clarification which said that the delivery of food items will not be allowed by drones in the country.
Yes.
However, in the last couple of months, in September, we have started to get some amount of hint from the government, wherein they have been hinting to the fact that there can be some amount of tweaks that can happen in the regulation which is about to come, which will allow commercial delivery by these drones, which will include food items as well.
Absolutely. And what have you seen in cases of Amazon? Have they already tried to do something in this regard?
So, well, in the global world, yes, Amazon has experimented with this model in places like UK and as early as 2006. However, in India, it is still a very early day, and we'll get to see and hear more about that only in the near future.
All right. And this brings me to the fact that there are a whole host of delivery boys that we have in the country who so far are delivering these food items. So once this becomes a reality, what will be the impact on these delivery boys as well as these food delivery companies such as Food Panda, Swiggy, as well as Zomato?
Sure. So that is one grim reality, Sakshi, that we'll have to see and maybe accept. The fact that most of these companies are currently run by these delivery boys, and the numbers are in lakhs actually. So companies like Food Panda, companies like Zomato or Swiggy for that matter, these companies are actually currently run by these delivery boys. However, once drones come into play, we'll see a lot of cost cutting starting to happen. And let me also bring to you that on an average, the cost of having one such delivery boy by any of these companies would range somewhere around 25 to 30,000 rupees on a monthly basis. The sustainable and long-term cost of any of these drones would be a fraction of what these delivery boys are being paid. So, needless to say that most of these companies would be looking at replacing a lot of these delivery boys via drones.
All right. Thanks very much, Priyanka, for sharing all that insight with us. Well, very soon we will be able to see food delivered right at your doorstep by drones and not humans. But the grim reality is a lot of jobs will have to be sacrificed in turn of technology for sure. Thanks very much for joining us in this edition of Reporters Take, and do stay logged on to moneycontrol.com for more news and updates. Thanks for watching.